some bullshit. Hit me with the reality. I wasn't giving nothing, but I'm making sure I'm getting it. Mess up with my destiny, tripping with my legacy. Fuck around my fantasy, gotta know the felony. Gotta feed my dog, I gotta get it from my colony. I wanna be like 50 Cent, staying next to Eminem. What did you expect? I'm a nigga with audacity. I'm prone to be a trigger freak. Love to see my fingers squeeze. My life is such a bitch, ain't no nigga win the lottery. Unless we do a robbery, maybe sell a bag of weed. Imagine what they're telling me. Obama was a black like me. I should be driving Lamborghinis, living it like a porno freak. Homie, what you talking about? See my swag when I walk around. Every day I'm going up, heading to the promised land. I'll make a deal with a fucking devil so that I could make it big. Give a nigga pistol with a day and I'll be flipping it. Yeah. Make it round the world in just one day. In one day, I will fly, and I will make it round the world in just one day. I will make it through the worst storm breakdown. I will make it through the worst heartbreaker. Cause together you and I, we always rise up. Cause I never wanna see my baby cry. I will make it big in one day. I will fly. I will make it round the world, round the world. In one day, I will fly. In one day, make it in one day. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm working on. So one day with my Kaspa, man, we're gonna fly around the world. just a preview, okay? That's what I'm working on too. Yeah. Yeah, I woke up this morning. I was just a little bit inspired. That was an old song. I wrote it a long time ago, but I haven't published it yet. So it's something that, you know, when you deal with record labels, things happen. But anyways, yeah, that was one of my creations. If you like it, good. If you don't, I still want to know too. Anyways, guys, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Before we proceed, please understand that this, my friends, is not financial advice. You are more than free to do whatever you like with your money. And so am I. And that being said, let's grab a sip of coffee from my Kaspa Maxi mug. Everything, guys, definitely everything tastes better with Kaspa. Today we're about to do the same thing we do every day. First, we'll look at market performance. Okay, let's see where are we going up or are we going down though? Like, yeah, I told you, right? Anyways, and after that, we look at prices in details. And right after that, we'll check on our positions. Are we buying Lambos yet? Okay, let me set this down. Well, like one of you guys asked it the other day, I try to do it from time to time, all right? It's like it would be nice if I open up my my videos with one of my songs, but yeah, you know, I just try to mix things up, not that much, but you know, from there, one day I will do it, another day I will just pass and not do it. But yeah, before we get into our normal topic today, guys, wow, you will not believe it, right? Because this is funny when you keep telling people something and nobody feels like it. People feel like, you know what, it happened to this project, therefore it's also gonna happen to Kaspa this way. And the funny thing is, like, people, they don't always wish the best. Everybody you talk about Kaspa, smart contracts is coming on, and everybody be like, yeah, but it will take them probably a year to get to the level of shitcoin Cardano. Yeah, it will take them 10 years to get to the level of Ethereum. And you still then you like, do you guys even do some research? I mean, do you even look? It is funny, like, I don't know, is it how much hate that the coin has to give? I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, does a coin get from people? I don't understand it. It's like, is it because you missed the low prices? Is it because you didn't spot it out before grandma and grandpa and Uncle Tommy started getting in there? You are still very early if you ask me. If you ask me, you are still super duper early because, first of all, Kaspa has no ecosystem yet. There is nothing on Kaspa except for KRC20, which again, they can't, you have to really look with a magnifying glass to find an exchange that is trading Kaspa's meme coin if you're interested in meme coins. You guys already know my take on that. I'm not interested in meme coins, but I bought Kaspa's meme coins to support. As a maxi, yeah, I have to support, the ecosystem. But yet, there is so many things that you are so early on that I don't understand why people, I mean, it is, it is so freaking funny. The other day I told you, any price below $1, any price, as long as it's not $1, you are early. Listen, people call me crazy when I said Kaspa to $10. I see people like, yeah, in 2040, yeah, in 2050. You see these comments, and people forget to neglect. Not they forget. They forget about one specific thing. You don't need the whole ecosystem to start to run. You see this 10 blocks per second going on in approximately let me double check to make sure. Let's go here and look at that. Going on approximately 4 days. I mean, the clock is ticking. You see this upgrade? I keep telling you, it's gonna be the beginning of something bigger than you have ever imagined. People just overlook everything because everybody, okay, is busy chasing price. And you forget something. The price will react differently, depends on what asset you're talking about, okay? In 2017, I'll give you a perfect example. Like I said, I don't just talk and pull words out of anywhere. I give you a perfect example, Ethereum. Because right now, everybody keep calling, oh, Ethereum is going to kill Kaspa, blah, blah, and I laugh about it because, yeah, you must not have an idea of what Kaspa is. Okay? 2017, Ethereum was doing good, price was going up, and all of a sudden, price started jumping because everybody was saying that if Ethereum was just a knockoff version of Bitcoin. Okay? That was it. And unfortunately, due to that bias, I did not get into Ethereum. I did not understand what smart contracts was because all we knew is like after you started studying Bitcoin, peer-to-peer money was the only thing, and then economy, you already know demand and supply. So I was trying to get into a Bitcoin, and unfortunately by then Bitcoin was around like 20 something thousand, and I was like, dang it, I missed the boat. But I was going to be like, I'm trying to either DCA in slowly and try to get some out of it. Which again, as luck will have it, the bear market came, and I was so lucky that price dropped all the way down to 3K or thereabout, and that's when I bought mine. But the whole thing here is, as soon as that happened, Ethereum said they were coming out with smart contracts. Everybody like, yeah, look at that, price went all the way down to, was it $60, $70 from whatever height it was, and they was like, nah, it's a knockoff version, it's never gonna do like Bitcoin, blah blah blah. And again, I will say it, I followed that bias. I followed it and made me miss a lot of money because imagine if you had bought Ethereum at $70 and you held it and that thing went up to like $4,000. I don't know what was the all-time high of Ethereum. Or even if you didn't wait, let's just say you bought it at $70 and then you sell it at $2,000. Who is the fool then? See, that's the same thing I'm telling you when we're talking about Kaspa. This thing, I know I'm still repeating myself, solve the trilemma. That is the biggest deal. And again, if you go back on the last bull run, I told you guys yesterday, I hope a lot of you did your research and you found it. Stablecoins made more money than anything in the planet. Stablecoins transaction, because you know you want to buy Bitcoin, you have to buy stablecoins from banks, you know, change to that, do this to that, and blah blah blah. You want to buy Solana meme coins, you want to buy Crashland meme coins, or you want to deal with shitcoin Cardano, you have to do with stablecoins. That, my friends, made more money. I think it was around 6 trillions or whatever, something like that. You can quote me on that one, but it's that high. It's in trillions. I think between 3 to 6 trillions of dollars. And banks, they don't want to miss that action. They don't want to. They don't want to miss on it. So yeah, Coin has the infrastructure. They're working on the digital dollar because everybody knows where the economy is going. But Kaspa, my friends, is tapping into those stable coins. It's not a year from now. It's not in 2050. The stablecoins transactions goes live as soon as the hard fork for Crescendo upgrade goes live. Let me repeat myself again. Stablecoins, USDT, USDC, whatever Circle provides, my grandpa's USDC, my grandma's Tether, whatever, Uncle Tommy's cheesecake Tether, all of them are going live in 4 days. And like you guys are gonna look at me like I'm crazy, but I'm telling you, because somebody let's go look at his tweet again. Let me show it to you right quick. There, see, Kaspa door. Okay, if you go to was posted yesterday. This guy works for Casplex. Okay, but he always shares some information. He shares information whenever that he can. So if you go read this, you understand that here. I'm just when you get time, go and look at it yourself. I'm just going to go towards the bottom, okay? Which look at here. Look at this line that says, let me try to here. This one right there. Read that. However, based on the Casplex node upgrade, stables can be issued on KRC20 based on the new OP codes created and activated at a hard fork date. And when is the hard fork date? About 4 days, right? So stables, which means stable coins, are going to go live, okay, on the 5th. That is what's going to happen. So yeah, if you get time, you can go and go look at it. And everybody else who would just want to miss out, this is a simple simple drawing. Before hard fork, we had 1 block per second, no smart contracts. Okay. After the hard fork, we are going to have 10 blocks per second. We are going to have smart contract support, faster transaction, expanded developer ecosystem. This is why I've been singing for how long now? For how long now? I've been telling you this. Generational wealth. Those of you who think 1 cent Kaspa, I don't know where you have your head at. Kaspa is already superior, which again, everybody acknowledges. Technology is superior to Ethereum, to Bitcoin, to whatever you got going on. Now, with the 10 blocks activation, I've been telling you, just buy 10,000 Kaspas. In my millionaire journey, we are not here to lose money, no. In my millionaire journey, we are here to try to go from zero to a millionaire status. I know a lot of you say, yeah, I'm already there because of 30 Bitcoins. But my ambition tells me, nope, not there yet. Not there yet. This is not what I want. Okay, it depends on what you consider yourself to be rich or to be a millionaire. Nah, my friends, this is not what I want. I grew up in a house where my mother was taking care of everything. That woman had like 3 different jobs. That was what my mother did. But nah, I don't want the same thing. I don't want to do that. I want my kids to go to the best schools. I want my family to live in the best house, a 5-6 bedroom house with a swimming pool and all that. Okay? On my college days, I still drive it. The other day I showed you guys. My first car, I still have it. The 97 Eclipse GST Turbo. I still have it. But now I want to be in a Bentley. I want bigger things. I want my bank account to have more zeros than your average gate code. That's what I want. And to do that, you need to find things that are going to transfer that wealth. And that wealth is not just for you. Wealth that when I leave this earth one day, and 5 generations behind me, my children's children, whatever you want to call them, by the time people see them walking, they will be like, yeah, look at those rich motherfuckers. Do you know that this whole riches and generation wealth started with his great grandfather? You know, that is what I want. I will be up there looking at them grow, be like, yeah, if I left this amount, by the time 5 generations to come, we're probably gonna be the newest franchise on earth. That's what I'm looking for. You understand? So yeah, that generational wealth is not gonna come when you don't do your research and you don't look at what's the next big thing. I gave you the example of Da Vinci. Every time I do give you that example, he was able to spot that Bitcoin is gonna disrupt the financial system, and he got into it. And by then, nobody knew. Maybe Kaspa was still on development. Because like I hear everybody out there, they think maybe Jonathan is is the elusive Satoshi. Well, that we don't know until he comes out and proves it himself. But looking at what he's working on, yeah, I think that might have some pinch of truth. But oh well, we don't know yet. Okay, and again, you look at the trajectory of this man. He was the founder of the real Ethereum. Okay, because when you go digging into that, you understand that even Vitalik himself, he said it, that Ethereum copies the Gosdak consensus. If you go look at it, so I don't know what fell apart between Vitalik, the shitcoin Cardano founder, Chart Hutchinson, and there was somebody, there were 4 of them that were working on Ethereum, but the main idea was from Jonathan, and he left them. So he took his ideas and he left. But anyways, that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about stable coins. These stable coins you don't take seriously. But I'm I'm gonna tell you this: in any ecosystem, as soon as you add stable coins to it, that is when the fireworks begin. That is when the fireworks begin. Why do you think Crashilandia is so famous? Because people want to transact. I told you, look into Crashilandia's ecosystem. There is nothing there, apparently nothing. But when you look at the top 10 performing coins on that ecosystem, they are all stable coins. And you know how much transaction volumes Crashilandia gets from it? Because everything you want to do on Solana is paired to the Solana coin. You have to buy Solana to, swap with this. You have to buy Solana to swap with that. That's exactly the same model Kaspa is about to use, but more efficient, faster, more secure, and more cheaper. And yet, people don't see it. Everybody is looking at 7, 8 cents. Yeah. Listen, you are going to regret it. Seriously, you will seriously regret not being in Kaspa. You will, well, I'm not your financial advisor. And unlike 10,000 Kaspas, that's all you need to begin this journey. Okay, it's not going to make you a millionaire, but it's going to put your foot in there. Okay, depends on what is your plan, what are you trying to do. Again, I'm not your financial advisor. You can do whatever you want to do with your money. But if you look at it the way I look at it, with 10,000 Kaspas, a lot of people don't believe when I tell you Kaspa is going to $10. Okay, I will let's take that. But when you ask the average person out there, like Da Vinci said the other day, he believes Kaspa is going to go to $3. That means you will turn whatever amount that you have right now that costs you 10,000 Kaspa, you will turn into $30,000. $30,000 is up to you. You want to split that into 4 and do the strategy like I do. Okay, if you want to copy me, then yes. If not, you can just hold that 10,000 Kaspa for the next cycle. Because trust me, next cycle you might be seeing Kaspa between $50 to $100. You might be seeing that. And what does that mean? That you have turned 10,000 Kaspa that cost you, let's say a week ago, it was around $500, right? What is it now? See, it's almost $1,000 right now. If you would have started even a week ago, you would have doubled your money already. See, that's what I'm telling you. That's the potential in Kaspa, and this is even going to show more once the smart contracts show up. Because right now, yeah, we know on the 4th we're about to get the stable coins, but that is not all the smart contracts you need. Actually, we have 3 of them. We're going to have the inscription smart contract with ZK rollups, with Casplex. We're going to have the Ingrid Lab coming in with their version of smart contracts, and we're also going to have the Sparkle smart contracts, which again, each of them has their function. And once the Kaspa's ecosystem goes fully belly up, oh my God. I keep telling you, I will sit here with my AI mug, playing music for an entire hour, just looking at the price, looking at my bags, drink some of my Maxi mug coffee, and laugh. That's what I will do. So all of you right now thinking like, yeah, Kaspa is dead, Kaspa is not worth it, Kaspa is not this and that. I don't know what to tell you. You are in for the biggest surprise of your life, and all that begins in about 4 days. Once that 10 blocks per second go live, because again, you keep you keep not looking. The other ones say, oh, grayscale, but you see grayscale, they are fumbling. They're in, they're out. They're in, they're out. Nobody knows exactly what they're doing. I'm thinking that they are trying to move it from observation to the category, one of the whatever category they have it going on. And everybody else talking about exchanges and this and that. Exchanges are businesses. Trust me, they will not want to miss this. I am very, very convinced that after these 10 blocks per second, Binance is going to list. They're going to list it. So yeah, you keep looking at this and that instead of getting in right now. For me, I think it is best to get in before the masses get in. Because once Grandpa, Grandma, and Uncle Tommy and their friends and everybody else start talking about Kaspa, start being experts in Kaspa, yeah, that means, yeah, you're going to be too late to that party. That's what that means. But yeah, the ecosystem is about to kick in with stablecoins. And Kaspa having stablecoins is a big deal. Anyone who tells you different, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Again, you can do whatever you want with your money. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to show you how I'm going around the world in just one day in a private jet someday. You will see. Anyways, guys, let's go right quick. Let's look at the market. Let's see how the market has been performing, because yeah, if you've been following my channel, it shouldn't be a surprise. If you haven't, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. But anyways, now let's go right quick. Look at crypto bubbles. Not this one. Crypto bubbles right here. You see? I told you, all season is here. It's not going to happen like before, which Bitcoin goes up and then market dominance comes down, price comes down, and then the money trickle down to all coins. It's not going to happen. Look at this again. Bitcoin was dropping yesterday. What did altcoins do? Bitcoin is pumping today. What are altcoins doing? You see, I'm telling you, it's not going to be the same. And again, this bull run is not going to last long. I have a specific days I'm looking at, okay? I will pay attention. I've told you, like July 9 or 10th, I'll be looking at the market very, very carefully. Because yeah, that day, we will see what happens. If there is a continuation upwards, or maybe it's the blow up tough. But we're going to check. Well, I'm going to take particular look at those days, the 9th or the 10th. You can't really pinpoint with accuracy, but you have to look at that. Okay, it's always a +5 or -5 for error. But anyways, now let's go look at the coins right quick. We're gonna start first with King Kaspa, as always. Your royalty, KAS. I'm gonna look here. For the past hour, Kaspa is down. Is down 1.2%, 12% up on the day, 3.6% down on the week, 37.2% up on the month, and 15% down on the year, sitting at a market cap of $2.44 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $100.59 million. Looking at QNT, the banker's coin, the coin a lot of people love to hate, we have here 0.8% down the last hour, 4.5% up on the day, 4.2% up on the week, 8% up on the month, and 22.7% down on the year. See, I told you, pay attention to that number. You see, we went from negative 40, now we are down to negative 22. Oh well, you'll figure out. Sitting at a market cap of $1.12 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $15.86 million. Yeah, that's too low. That volume is really low. So it looks like that price is about to keep on, is going to go up. The sellers are running out of steam. Anyways, looking at Jasmy, the Japanese Bitcoin, JAS. As you can see, this tells you Bitcoin is running, because I told you every time Bitcoin does good, Jasmy is going to do the same, but twice it's going to double it. Anyways, for the past hour, 1.1% down, 4.7% up on the day, 3.7% up on the week, 48.7% up on the month, and look at the yearly, it's flipping. I told you. Right? 0.6% up in the year, sitting at a market cap of $824.37 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $42.69 million. Okay, now let's go look at Cubic, high risk, high rewards. Okay, Cubic, we have here 1.6% down the last hour, 4.1% up on the day, 8.6% down on the week, 37.8% up on the month, and 70.5% down in the year, sitting at a market cap of $165.23 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $2.88 million. The same thing, look at that volume, it's too low, right? Anyways, now let's go look at Bitcoin, since we're in that last leg. For the past hour, sitting flat, not moving. On the day, we are up 3.2%. 3.6% up on the week, 13.9% up on the month, 58.7% up on the year, sitting at the market cap of $1.92 trillion and a 24 hours volume traded at $28.37 billion. See, that's why Jasmy was doing perfectly good, like he's performing. I kept telling you. See, look at that. I told you, right next price target is $105,000, and well, if you paid attention, that's good. If you did not, I don't know what to tell you. Let's look at prices in details right quick. Recap trading view, and we're gonna have here. Let's get let it open up right quick. Let's see if it has fixed itself today. Yeah, nope, not yet. I told you the price action is gonna be choppy and it's gonna be crazy. Look at that, the correlation is still not there. DXY positive, Bitcoin positive. Yeah, nah. Somebody gotta give. Either the DXY is gonna go down or the Bitcoin is gonna go down. But let's look at prices in details first. Let's start with King Kaspa. Okay, see, Kaspa, this is the 1 hourly chart. I told you guys yesterday we were talking about this, and those of you who paid attention, you should have seen. You see, if you want to go back to my video yesterday, you will see it. I told you we were gonna go back to retest that support, right? If I zoom it out, the 1 hour is gonna take too long. But anyways, you will see we went back, touched that support exactly just like I told you yesterday. You can go and double check yourself if that's what you want to do. And exactly after we check this, confirm it as support, Kaspa broke out. Okay, now look at the ribbon. Ribbon is turning green. Okay, we are upwards. Again, we are breaking out of this important resistance, which again, for me, I would love you to come back down and retest it. Retest that resistance and go up. Okay, but right now we have two things playing. We have the ribbon turning green, going up. We have the moving average also acting as support. So yeah, this might bounce on this and then keep on going. Although for me, if you ask me, like I said, I would have loved it to come back down and retest on the line, not on the ribbon or not on the moving average. Okay, so yeah, if you look at it on the 4 hourly, what do we have going on here? 4 hourly, yeah, it's still breaking out. 4 hours still going up. Still, like you guys can see, that was a fake out. Like I told you, see, this price action right here was fake out because the whole ribbon was still green. Even here, look at that, it tried to turn red, but now back again green, and we're facing upwards. So yeah, congratulations to those of you who listen. Okay, because right now you will see my TA, I don't need no Albert Einstein's equation. I just give you the simple stuff. I use the moving ribbon, moving average, MACD, RSI, and if you want, you can also add Bollinger Bands. But the most important thing is the people's sentiment. Okay, what people feel about Kaspa right now. When everybody's so bearish, that's when price usually run. Okay, anyways, if you look at it on the daily, let's see what we got going on the daily, right here. And now we see, yeah, we're still playing the same thing. I told you, pay attention to the ribbon, right? See, green facing upwards, and this is normal. It was, see the Star Wars candle is already breaking out of it. Okay, it's already breaking out of it. If I zoom it out, if I zoom it in, you will see it's already breaking out. So yeah, I don't know about you, but I am so excited right now about my Kaspa bags. I am so excited because, yeah, what we've been waiting for is almost here. The ecosystem is almost about to take off. Okay, and everybody who says not ready, I will tell you, you don't know what you're looking at. Because the KII, KEF, the Casplex, and all of them, they have their ecosystem ready to go. What they are waiting for, each of them is waiting for their type of smart contracts, which Casplex is going live this week. I mean, in 4 days. It's going live. They're going to start with providing with stablecoins, and then they will start with their layer 2s and everything else. You're about to see. It's about to happen. Anyways, yeah, we're looking at this way, and like I told you guys, the price target for this move that we are breaking out of is going to be around that 17 cents, almost 18 cents. That's where it's going to be. You see the orange line. If you, let me bring my arrow up one more time. If you take the arrow, you see right there, that's the price target, 17 cents. That's where we're going. So yeah, I don't know about you, but yeah, I love this. I love when price starts to break out like this. Okay, anyways, now let's go right quick. Let's look at Quant, the banker's coin, QNT, USDT, and we have on Binance what we got going on. See, just like I told you yesterday, I said Quant is gonna go, right? See, this is the funniest thing. Like, everybody else don't listen. Everybody was looking at that price dumping, and I kept telling you, nah, my friends, this is this is a diamond pattern. The downwards is a fake. It's a diamond pattern, and this, as you guys can see, even if you stretch this line, let's stretch it a little bit, like there. You want, but I like when it has many touches, so it's not going to be perfect. And then we stretch this one. See, now we can take the breakout point. It's not going to look perfect because I'm doing it on my phone, but yeah, right there. Now let's go on the, I don't know if I'm going to see it on the 4 hourly. No, you can't. I'm going to go on the daily. I think on the daily you can see. Okay, on the daily you can see. See, I told you the price is up there. The target is around that $88, $89. That's where Quant is going. So once we get there, we have that major resistance, because it usually get pulled to the resistance first. The resistance around that $95 to $100. We have it, and I kept telling you, this thing is gonna run. And everybody else was was busy calling for a $10 Quant, and I told you it's not going to happen. It's not happening. We have until July 9th or 10th. Let's see how high it can go. But for me, I'm looking at Quant, and I'm telling you, Quant right now, we have the resistances, okay, which I just mentioned. Oh, but if you want, I can still show you again. So yeah, my charts are a little bit dirty and whatever, but that's the way I do it. Okay, if you look at the resistances, we have here. First one is going to be that 125. But between that, we have these two triangles that we need to break. We have this one, which is 88, 89, almost $90. We have this one at 105. Then we have this 125 is a major resistance. Well, let's see if we break it. 125. If we do with the daily candle, we go through there 150. After we break it, we have 164. After breaking that, then we start hitting that 175 or 180. If we close a daily candle above 164, Quant is going to all-time high, or even price discovery. And that's the whole fact about it. Anyways, we're about to see how the market plays. If you look at it on the weekly, we are forming a giant W. See, first bottom, up, second bottom. Now we're going up. We are forming a giant W, which Now, for it to be breakout, there need to be a confirmation price at 174. I think it's $174. Once it breaks, here I can show it to you because this. Let me see. Let me see if I can. It's not letting me do that. It's not the minutes. I need something higher. I need something higher, like monthly or something. But it's not letting me do it. It's not letting me do it. Anyways, on my computer I could see it better. But anyways, that's what we're looking at. That quant is heading up that way. But anyways, now let's use here. Let's go look at Jasmine right quick. Although, again, like I told you, all you have to do is look at Bitcoin and you can tell that Jasmine is doing perfectly good. But now, if you look at Jasmine, here we go on the hourly. What do you see? See? I told you, right? Look at the moving average. Look at the moving ribbon. The price action yesterday was just a fake out. And now you see we form a double bottom. Jasmine is going higher. Right now, ribbon is green. Moving average is acting as support and is pointing upwards. If you look at it on the 4 hourly, you also see the same. What did I tell you? Although again, I have a problem with it not coming back to retest that former resistance turning to support. I didn't do that. It's just keep going. And we might not see it coming down if Bitcoin keeps climbing. If Bitcoin keeps going to 105,000, Jasmine is not going to come back down. But so anyways, for those of you looking at it, waiting for price confirmation, I've told you guys, pay attention to 2.3 cents. 2.3 cents is the major resistance. Like right now, see, we on the daily and look at the ribbon. Just like I've been telling you for the past days, it was curving upwards. Now it has started to turn green. Therefore, now price always get attracted to the moving average. But this move you're looking at, the target is up here above 2.3 cents. Have a daily candle close above that, we'll be looking at 4.5 cents to retest that all-time high. So yeah, everything is playing according to plan when it comes to these coins that we are trading in this My Millionaire journey. That's what is happening. So I don't know about you, but I'm pretty excited with my bag right now. Anyways, now let's go look at Bitcoin right quick. Let's have an overview, a quick overview on Bitcoin, because it looks like, yeah. You guys remember that resistance, right? And I told you, we kept trying it at $95. We kept $95,000, kept trying it and kept trying it. Now Bitcoin is finally breaking above it with a double bottom. See, that is what I've been telling you. It's finally breaking above it, and the bull flag, we haven't come back to retest. That's again, like I'm saying, I like a price to come back and retest it and then take off from there. So yeah, we have to wait to see what Bitcoin is going to do in the upcoming days, or probably the weekend or something like that. Maybe it will come back down to that 95,000 and touch it, and then there we go. But for me, yeah, I told you it will happen. If you've been following my channel, it shouldn't come as a surprise, right? So you can see right there, come on the 4 hourly, let's look at the 4 hours right quick. You can see, like I said, look at the ribbon, green going upwards. Now we're breaking that resistance. We're breaking above it, just like we've been talking about. Now, if you look at it on the daily, just like I've been telling you guys, right? On the daily right now. So it went all the way to 96, close to 97,000. The day hasn't closed yet. So let's see how it closes. But yeah, everything still pointing that Bitcoin in the next immediate short term, we are heading to $105,000. Yeah, everybody else, I don't know what they look in there, excuse me, in their technical analysis, but this is mine. I do my TA very simple. I don't I don't try to confuse you or even confuse myself. This is how I do it. Anyways, if you take something out of it, you can open your trades or whatever you want to do. I'm not your financial advisor, right? It's up to you if you want to use this information or not. But anyways, now let's go back right here. Using this information, you are free. You can either 5, 10, 20x your money, whatever thing you want to do. But again, I will keep saying it. Unless you want to become the president of Rex City Landia, unless you want to do that, go and leverage trade without experience. Down below, I do have the links. Phemex, Bydfi, which I recommend. I tell you, man, when you start using Bydfi, you'll love it. Bydfi, Margex, and Wix Exchange. Okay, go through those links, meet their deposit requirements, and they are going to give you free money. That's what they will do. Once you get your free money, please take $100 out and practice. I know the market has started to run, but you need to practice, because trust me, there is always a new entry. There is always. But one thing is for sure is that once you lose your money, you ain't getting it back. It's gone. As a trader, I always say it, guys, I would rather miss an entry than lose money. That's me. I don't know about you, but for me, that's my principle, and I'll stand. No matter how big the temptation is, I stand by my principles. Okay. So, anyways, let's go right quick. Let's look at my positions. Those of you who thinks we're in Rec City, right? Let's go look at that right quick. Okay. Let's go, and first we start with Bydfi. Right there. Yesterday, you guys saw the position was down probably like $8,000 or whatever. And today, as you guys can see, I am up 9,100. Like I told you, market moves a little bit. My positions, they move. When they move, they move. So yeah, look at my contracts. You will see here on my Kaspa, I am still down 49.5%, which is 4,400. And then if you look at my quant, I am also still down 41%, which is 4,200. Okay. All this is because I am a very aggressive trader. I trade at 50x. You can pause the video and you can look at this. Okay. I trade at 50x. That's me. That's where I feel comfortable at. 2-3x is a waste of time for me. So as you can see, this right here, okay, look at my liquidations, too low, right? That's why you see, as soon as the market moves up, my positions run up. As soon as the market moves down a little bit, my positions run down. So, but I'm not a day trader. I'm a long-term trader. So this little movement don't matter to me. I'm looking at prices in 6 months, or let's say 3, 4, 5, 6 months from now. Like I said, we have July, we have July the 9th. Let's see what the market does. July 9th, 10th, thereabout. If it is still bullish, we'll keep them open. If I see sign of bearishness, yeah, we're gonna either close all of them or close some of them. Okay, that's my strategy. Now let's go to Phemex. If you go to Phemex, you guys do know on Phemex, I am trading King Kaspa and the Japanese Bitcoin. Just me. You guys see, yesterday this thing was down, what, almost $8,000 too. Today, I am up $9,500. If you look at my contracts, the same thing is happening, right? Same thing. You see, for my Jasmine, I am still down 65%. I remember when this thing was down 95%. But anyways, I'm still down 65%, which is $7,100 approximately. And for my Kaspa, I am up today 14%, which is $625. You can pause it and you can look at it. It's still the same thing. I trade at 50x. And you can see my numbers if that's what you're interested in doing. Okay? Anyways, now let's go look at last but not the least, Wix Exchange. On my Wix Exchange, you guys know I'm trading King Kaspa and I am also trading Cubic. Okay, yesterday this position was down, was it $2,900, $2,800 or $3,000? Today we are still up $3,500. Okay, as you guys can see, 3,500. And if you look at my contracts, you will see for my Cubic, I am still down 15%, which is $280. Okay, and for my Kaspa, I am up 40%, which is $478. Okay, as you guys can see, the same thing. I trade at 50x. Anybody that tells you different, I don't know. Everybody has their own strategy. You can pause my video and you can look at my numbers if that's what you're interested in doing. But one thing for sure is that I will show you these accounts in 6 figures and you will see. That's my way of doing things. I'm not a day trader. Like I said, I'm a long-term trader. I open up my positions either at the beginning of the bull run and try to hold it towards the entire bull run until the last the bull run blow of top. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching my videos. Don't forget to subscribe. We're trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers. Don't forget to like and comment. I am very interested in knowing what you think about everything we talked about today. And also don't forget to share so that other millionaire-minded people like you and yours truly can see these videos and the family can grow. Again, we are in for a surprise. Stablecoins on Kaspa? Yeah. The party has just started, okay? Anyways, guys, until I see you in my next one, don't go to Rake City.